Ooh, what's up guys, JohnOrigins here. Today got a Pokemon Showdown live in the Ubers the Ubers here. I thought, I don't know, I saw Kyogre, I was like, you gotta be you. Completely wrong. But, fuck my life. Ubers is here today. I haven't played it in ages, and I haven't really had the chance to use like stuff like Primal Kyogre, Primal Groudon. So I was like, yo, I gotta do this. So here I am today, doing it. I said it on Twitter, so might as well follow through with what I said on Twitter, because that is absolute. You have to abide by what you say on Twitter. So we got Calm Mind Kyogre. I took most of these spreads off Smogon.com. And I like them a lot, and they look. I think they work really well together. I'm actually really happy with this team because it's not super duper standy wandy wood, but it's decent nevertheless. So Calm Mind Kyogre with Origin Pulse, JohnOrigins Pulse. That's funny. A lot of things actually from Pokemon. They're actually inspired by me because I'm Origins. JohnOrigins Pulse is one of them. Giratina JohnOrigins is another one. And then they made a short series of animations about my life. They called it Pokemon JohnOrigins. So yeah, I'm pretty much an inspiration. But there's Kyogre. We got Mega Sizzle here just to be Mega and helps deal with stuff like Exonius. And it works well with Kyogre, I found out, so that's pretty nice. Lando T is just an offensive Stealth Rocker with Earth Plate. Latias is just Latias. Draco Media D5 Healing Wish and HP Fire. I have Hidden Power Fire on Latias because my team's very weak to Ferrothorn. Can't really do much to it. I also put this used to be, I think it used to be U-turn for Superpower, but again Ferrothorn was like, yo, I'm gonna wall the fuck out of your team. So I put Superpower onto Tizza. That's been working out. Then we have just standard Exonius because because Kyogre baits and stuff like Groudon and weakens it with Hidden Power Ground or Ice Beam. Exonius can clean up late game. And then Zekrom's there because Zekrom plus Exonius is a pretty decent core. And I have Tailwind as well just to help me sweep as well. So I like the team a lot. So let's get into a game and see how we do. Got one straight away against Pokemon's 2481. That Salamence could be an issue. It's the first time I've seen it. But I want to get rocks up to be honest. So I think I'm going to lead off with my Landorus T. Kyogre's going to put in a lot of work, which is good to see. He ends up leading off with the Latios. He doesn't have an Exonius, so I can be a bit more free with my Sizzle. So I'm going to go directly into that. And hopefully trap it with Pursuit. And knock out a threat. So, oh, so close. But that's really, really good for me. As I'm expecting a Brave Bird. Because I do have Kyogre, who is immune to the Fire type attack. But I could play it safe, go into my Kyogre right now. Or I could go into my Zekrom to take the flying type attack. So, think I'm just going to go out into my Kyogre. As a first little thing. Because I am Primal. No, that didn't work. And I took loads of damage. That wasn't a plan. That wasn't a good plan at all. But he could be scared of me outspeeding him. No, he might not be though. I'm just going to go for the Hidden Power Ground on the off chance that he switch out into Groudon. Predict. That was perfect. That worked really well, and I'm happy about that. Really am. And I think Ice Beam kills from this range, so I'm going to go for that. He might outspeed me. Yeah, he does, but that's whatever. What I can do now is bring out my Landorus. And just going to go for the... I want to go for the Stone Edge, anticipating Latios to come in, but I think Toxic is a good play as well. Because honestly, I expected Latios, but Ho is fine too. I'm just going to set up myself rocks. That's going to help me a lot. Because he loses Latios and stuff like that. Oh, I'm faster. Don't burn me. Oh, that sucks. Because I could have got the Stone Edge then. Why would you risk that? I don't quite understand. But I'm going to bring in my Zekrom now. And actually, Tailwind just does a lot of work right now. So I'm going to set up the Tailwind. Because I do not anticipate him staying in. What was that play? Come on, guy. So he's going to lose his Ho-Oh, and he's going to lose a few more Pokemon. Because Salamence just does a lot of work to him. As he brings in the Arceus ground. I was not expecting that. I kind of want to keep this alive. Just because of how much work it can potentially do. So I'm going to switch out to my Latias. Latias seems like an okay switch into me. As he actually goes for the Sword Stance. I'm just going to drop my Draco. As its species, yeah, shouldn't kill because his Arceus ground. I'm just going to Draco Meter again. Let's hope he doesn't have Recover. I don't think he will do. Extreme Speed up. This could be an issue. Hopefully he doesn't... Just kill me! Okay, he'll kill me now, but... I think he's done enough. He's not, he's just gonna Sword Stance. So yeah, that's game. That sucks, I played well. Oh! Yes! I was in the fetus mode. Hey! I won! Deserved victory. It was deserved, I played well. Just wasn't expecting hit power. I wasn't expecting Arceus ground because he had Groudon, which is a pretty powerful ground type on its own. But whatever, victory deserved. Just to get another game. Okay, we've got on here against Infernape 1810. A lot of numbers after names coming up here, and his team's very scary. In fact, I haven't seen a Shaman yet, so that's interesting. I'm expecting maybe a Deoxys lead. So I'm going to lead off with my Sizzle. Hopefully he doesn't lead off with Genesect. Nice. I don't think he's carry Fire type attack, so I'm just going to Pursuit, just in case he decides to switch out. I can weaken it, bring it down to his Sash. He actually just goes for his Stealth Rocks, which I'm perfectly okay with. As Pursuit doesn't really do much, which leads me to believe that Bullet Punch won't kill. Because that's 80. That's 60. Well, it could do actually. I'm going to Bullet Punch either way. Yeah, that dies. Cool. So he only gets up Stealth Rocks, which I'm cool with because I can defog with my Latias on maybe Shaman. Mewtwo. As he brings Zekrom in. I think I can live any hit from Zekrom. But I don't have Landorus T, so I expect him to go for... I don't expect him to go for an Electric type attack. I expect him to go for a Dragon type attack. As he doesn't go for a Dragon type attack. He ends up going for the Electric type attack. So I'm just going to bring in my Landorus here. It's my safest play. I definitely don't need to lose Sizzle yet because it Bullet Punches Mewtwo. And also Shaman. As he makes a good play and predicts that. Although I don't know if I can live any attack. I'm going to go for the damage calculator. Because these are good. Landorus T. Offensive Earth Plate. Against a Shaman Sky. Let's just say all out attacker. Yeah, Seaflare kills after Rock. So I'm just going to switch out to my Latias. Because I do get a special defense buff thanks to Soldew. As he sets up his rocks, which I'm cool with. I'm going rock substitute. Just gonna HP fire. So hopefully after seeing that he'll be eager to switch out. So I'm just gonna go for the defog here. Get rid of Stealth Rocks. As he doesn't switch out, which is interesting to me. I'm gonna HP fire once, hopefully break the sub, hopefully not get flinched by Air Slash. And then switch out to my Sizzle. To roost up. Nice. So that worked out in my favour there. And I'm just going to switch out to my Sizzle. Yeah, I think Sizzle is my best switch. As I can start to spam Bullet Punch. As its priority, I'll speed his silly little sub-leech seed games. And it breaks the sub, which is handy dandy. Now, does he want to take this hit? I want to Pursuit. I'm going to Pursuit, just in case he feels like switching. As he ends up going for the Leech Seed, which was not very funny. But I think I actually got more damage off that way. Just kidding. Just kidding. Let's see. Zekrom's a pretty free switch in here. I might just drop Draco. Yeah, I'm going to drop a Draco Melia, just in case that's Arceus ground, because I'm a bit power under that now, after what it just did to me. Although I have Landorus alive this time, so I'm not as scared. I can always crit him again. As he actually brings in a Zekrom, so that's going to die. So that's nice. See you later, Zekrom. That's one big threat out the way, in my opinion, eh? Let's see what he brings in. He could bring in Genesect. I don't anticipate him bringing back in Chainman. Arceus normal. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to Bolt Strike. Okay, as much damage as I can potentially can. I can live an Earthquake coming from an Arceus, so that's not too bothersome on my part. And yeah, I do a metric fuck that. And as long as I have Arceus, Landorus, I can live any one hit, so it's totally fine with me. I do want to keep this alive though. So I'm going to sack my Latias as opposed to sacking my Zekrom. Okay, predicted, sir. Not that it matters. But, why would you do that? Just in case. Oh well, it kills. But what if I went into Landorus then? Interesting. But I'm just going to drop Draco, as I can bring in my Landorus Fairygon form here, and just go for the safe Earthquake. Okay. Okay, that was scary. I'm just going to bring in this and Geomancy, because he'll knock himself out to Life Orb, but he doesn't have any more priority unless his Genesect has E-Speed. So, okay, I can go for Geomancy. And let's just see what happens here. Obviously, he has Genesect. Let's see. Yeah, as he brings it in, he's most likely Scarfed. I'm not sure how much Xerneas does to Genesect. Geomancy. Yeah, this is nice spread, I believe. Against Genesect. Let's just say Choice Scarf. I'm at +2. Moonblast is a roll. I'm gonna go for the roll. Unfortunately, the roll didn't work out for me. Is what I'm trying to say here. But I can bring in this and Calm Mind. I'm just gonna Ice Beam now. Cannot afford to get too low. That flinch sucked, to be honest. It really did, because I would have liked that Calm Mind up, especially against his final two, because I don't think Zekrom can beat them both. Just gonna Ice Beam, miss. Nope. Okay. So, gonna bring out my Zekrom. I think the only way I can even potentially win is if I set up a Tailwind here. So, I'm just gonna do that. He might just go for his most powerful attack, which is we see. What are you doing? Why would you sub there? I don't see the reasoning. But either way, I outspeed now, so I can just Dragon Claw. And why didn't you sub stall then with Life Orb? See, that was a bad play on my opponent's part. As I have 2 turns of, I have this turn and one more turn of Tailwind left. So I'm just gonna Bolt Strike to knock out that, and hope to God that Mewtwo dies to a Bolt Strike, and hope to God that Zekrom can pull through here and win the game. Well, suppose that makes sense. After my first victory of just hacks. But I feel it probably didn't kill. I'm gonna really upset myself here. Life Orb. To Mew to Y. Do I hit 438? Yeah, I do. Fuck. And then I get this. I'll probably skip this game out. So yeah, BRB, I suppose. Surprisingly enough, I'm winning. And it's over. Just need to let my Lando die, set up a Geomancy, and I won. So let's get a proper game. And let's not get hacked. I mean, I missed 2 moves in that one game as well. I missed a Toxic and a Stone Edge, so, you know, all's going in my favour still. As we've got a proper game here against Ferrothorn, which could be interesting. He's got a very, very scary team. I definitely need to get rocks up. I don't expect Darkrai lead. Yeah, so this works out in my favour, because I can just set up my rocks. He'll be scared out by an Earthquake. Ice Punch probably won't kill because it is at -1, it's not stab, if he does carry it. If he is like a Scarf variant. If he's not, I'll just outspeed it. This is max speed, which I don't think would be common. It's probably more defensive to take on Exernius. But we'll see. Oh, it is Scarfed. And he's going to flinch me to death. Is he... No. No, he's not. I'm going to go into a Kyogre. And I'm going to Calm Mind. Okay. I was told by the Smogon page that Origin Pulse is a 2-hit KO on Ferrothorn. So we're going to see if that's true. Oh, it is. How nice is that? But that's not very nice. I'm going to go into my Landorus here. Get my Stealth Rocks. But I've got damage off, so that's fine. He might just protect here. He actually sets up his own rocks, which I'm cool with because I think his team's a bit more scared of rocks than mine is. I only have Defog support because Kyogre doesn't really have any forms of recovery outside of Healing Wish, so I just flop Defog and Healing Wish on Latias, and I was happy with that. If he brings out something like Lugia, I do have Toxic on this Landorus just because of that, so I'm okay with this. This scenario right here. Just gonna get my Stealth Rocks. As he Gyarables me, which is perfectly fine. If he wants this Ferrothorn to be weakened, that's great because Ferrothorn's the biggest pain in my side. Yeah, so that's a get predicted. And I'm just gonna follow up with a secondary Earthquake, hopefully knocking out this Ferrothorn. About 10% though. That's fine. It happens. What? I don't agree with that play. I don't agree with him stacking his Jirachi like that. So that's fine. Let's see what he does. He brings in the Lugia, which I'm definitely wanting to Toxic here. Because of how frustrating it can be. And I outspread it, so that's good. Lugia is a bulky motherfucker, I'll tell you that. I'm going to fire off a Stone Edge and do... That was a super effective attack right there, sir. I'm going to keep Landorus for Intimidate, so I'm just going to switch into my Zekrom. And because of Toxic, he can never be at multiscale, so I'm anticipating him to switch out here into his Groudon or into his Ferrothorn, so I'm just going to drop a Draco Meteor and do a lot of damage to either Groudon or Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn will probably die at this point. Groudon will take 60%, depending on his EV spread. So yeah, he does bring in his Groudon. His Primal, 70%, not bad. Does that mean he's got investment? Like, I don't want to find out. I really don't. So I'm gonna, because I don't think I'm speed plus speed. So I'm just going to bring in my Landorus for now, who definitely outspeeds him. And I'm just going to go straight for the Earthquake. At this point, Xerneas can win me the game because I've weakened all the things that counter it. Such as Ferrothorn, got rid of Jirachi, got rid of basically Groudon. So that's my win condition. All I have to do is set up on Darkrai. So what I can do here is actually bring in my Sizzle. Sizzle seems like my best play, definitely. What this team does, it either sets up Kyogre to just sweep or Xerneas, and it's just how I like it. This is what a perfect scenario is, where I'm weakening all the threats and it's going in my favor. The second game didn't go in my favor, unfortunately, but that's whatever. He'll take solid 12% here, and I would like to think that a Bullet Punch kills. Well, I'm going to find out. Sizzle Omega against Primal Groudon. Nope, doesn't kill. Of course not. Just gonna bring in Lalias. It's my safest play. Raw Polish? Okay, that's scary. Well, not really. Just hit a Power Fire kill. Lalias. 252. Hidden Power. Fire. They're not the EVs. I think it's 30 specialties. I don't know. Against a Against Soldu. Or Soft Sand. Where is it? Okay. I'll just give it over and +1 special attack. To a Primal Ground. HP 5 kills, so yeah, I don't have to risk the miss here. Okay, so he went for Precipice Spades for whatever reason, and I just go for the Hidden Power Fire and knock him out, so that's fine. I'm okay with that. And I think I can live a Dark Pulse from Darkrai because I am +1 special defense because of my Soldu item. But we'll have to see. And it was some boost. Misclicked as fuck. Loser. I would like you to click the move now, though. Come on, man. Go, make move happen. Come on, man, just bring in Darkrai. Lugia, that's fine. How much? If a super effective Stone Age didn't do much, it's probably physically defensive. So I'm just going to drop Draco, see how much that does. It probably will kill. It doesn't kill, but it does bring him in range of a secondary Toxic, but he does just recover up. So if I go by the theory that he's continuing to recover up, I'm going to switch out to my Zekrom. Although it seems like a waste of time considering his multi-scale has gone. It's a futile effort, I would say. If I bring in Zekrom and set up a Tailwind, I think I win with Zekrom. So yeah, so that's my plan here. Definitely going to be the plan. It almost worked in the last proper game, but we did hit a mess. As he misses Toxic, which sucks. So that just helps me with my win condition. As now I can set up that Tailwind. But unfortunately he does forfeit because of that, which sucks. But I will just get another game. Cool, points. Yeah, we'll get one more. Maybe. Yeah, one more. And then we'll call it a day. I'm not sure. I didn't pause. I don't pause between games anymore because I recorded my voice in Audacity and then the gameplay in Camtasia. So I don't like to pause them both at the same time because then it just makes more sync effort. So I just have to edit the cuts out. So I've no idea how long I've been recording for. But I think one more game should do it, depending if we win or lose, of course. So we got this game here against Gearpaws, and it's a very powerful squad. Seeing a lot more Salamence the higher up the ladder you go. Xerneas can definitely be my win condition if I get rid of Groudon. I get up Stealth Rocks. Yeah, get up Stealth Rocks and destroy Groudon. So yeah, I'm gonna lead off my Landorus T as that can perform both actions. And if he leads off with Genesect, I can just switch out to Kyogre. He actually leads off with Salamence, which I'm okay with. I'm going to fire out a Toxic, because if that Salamence isn't refreshed, I can probably beat it. As he actually makes a very scary, really good play into a Genesect. But I cannot afford to stay in, so Kyogre is my safest play. And if I bring in Kyogre, it does bait in that Groudon. And I can hit it with a Hidden Battleground, do a lot of damage to it. Even if I'm at neutral. So let's see what he does here. I'm going to start the timer. As a Kyogre. Okay, yeah, he goes for the Ice Beam, which is perfect for me. Because I can set up a Calm Mind here. I can definitely start to get damage on his team. And especially his Groudon. Because I'm totally a whale! I'm not an orca, I'm a whale. It is an orca. Okay, actually goes into Latias, which I'm fine with. Because I could fire off an Ice Beam. I'm at +1 special defense, so unless he's got Psyshock, he's not going to be doing much damage to me with Draco Meteor. But he does have Psyshock, unfortunately. I do want to keep this alive, though. So I'm going to bring in my Sizzle. As I do have Healing Wish, so I could potentially heal up Kyogre if necessary. And now I now have trapped the Latias, so I'm just going to fire off the pursuit. I have to be a bit careful with Sizzle, though, because he does have Xerneas. Which... yeah, he does expect the pursuit, so he does lose his Latias, but that was my best play, I believe. Like I said, I have to be careful with Sizzle because he does have Xerneas. I need to make sure that thing is weakened. As he brings in the Groudon for free. Gonna bring my Landorus T. And I'm gonna set my Stealth Rocks. Yeah. This does mean that I do need to get damage off on that Xerneas before I'd bring in Sizzle. As I believe, I haven't counted this, but I have the strong sensation that it doesn't kill Xerneas. Yeah. Well, the spread of Xerneas, it just doesn't do enough. So makes a good play there, but I do outspeed this. He might be scared of the potential Earthquake, so I'm going to set up my Stealth Rocks here. Because it'll weaken that Salamence and Xerneas quite substantially. Yeah, he does switch out. He goes out into his Salamence. And I can get off the Stealth Rocks. I'm just... I don't think I need Kyogre anymore. I'm going to go into Kyogre so I can double switch into Landorus. Just to get the Intimidate on the go. Because I definitely want the Intimidate, just so the Salamence cannot set up too much. As it actually doesn't end up setting up, so that's fine. Now I can bring in Xerneas, which would be fine. Or I could bring in Zekrom, but he might have the Earthquake, and that probably will kill. This Mega Salamence is a problem. Let's just see if a Earthquake will kill Zekrom. Doesn't kill Zekrom, so gonna bring it in. I don't anticipate him having a Dragon type attack. So we'll see. And I'm just gonna drop Draco. As I did enough the most damage to Groudon. As yeah, Earthquake doesn't kill. I am able to connect and I do knock out that Salamence. Sweet. That was really cool. That was pretty good. Now, I think Arceus is going to be the biggest problem at this point. Because I haven't been able to weak Groudon or Genesect. He's conserved them very well. I've took out 2 Pokemon then, but then Pokemon were relevant to Xerneas sweeping, so I'm actually in a really bad position right now. Although he is in range of Moonblast now, this Genesect, because of Stealth Rocks. I suppose he's just going to U-turn out. I don't think I can prevent that, so I'm just going to go for the Bolt Strike. On the off chance like he's adamant, no speed investment, and he doesn't go for an attack. But, oh, he actually just goes for the extreme speed, which makes sense to why he's shiny, to be honest. Gonna bring in my Scizor. And I might just superpower. Because I think Scizor can live. I mean, I could Roost, but if I superpower, it might bring Primal Groudon in range. But I think I have Latias. But Latias is a free switch into Xenius, which I cannot afford to do at this point. So I'm just going to superpower. Anticipating his Groudon switch. I have no idea if it'll work. I don't play Ubers enough to know. But this is a very much uphill battle for me. Okay, as he does bring in the Groudon, sweet. That was a crit. He's physically defensive. Interesting. Supposed to go Latias. I need to keep Scizor around. I'm going to go into Latias and then double into Landorus. I think that's my best play. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's fine. I don't care about the burn. But I am going to play extremely safe and go into my Landorus now. Just because I don't want him bringing in Xerneas for free. And he might see this as a private opportunity to do so. I guess he roared me out into the worst possible thing. I need this alive, that's the problem. So I'm going to double back out into Latias. I suppose he's at -1 attack now. I'm just going to go out to Latias. Yes, to win I definitely need to get the damage off of Landorus onto Xerneas and Bullet Punch it. So yeah, I'm going to go into Latias. Because he might just double into Xerneas here and then I've lost. It's over then. But we'll have to see. Could also get a crit with Scizor. I could Healing Wish here actually. Healing Wish is a good play. I'm going to do that. Yeah, Healing Wish is definitely a better play here because if he goes for the Roar, depending on what attack he goes for, it doesn't matter anymore because I do have the Healing Wish. And then I bring Landorus up to full. And Landorus hits all his team hard with Earth Plate boosted Earthquake, so this is good. But I was hoping to use Latias as Death Fodder. But I might not be able to do that. See ya. And yeah, go Landorus. Landorus just puts a lot of work into his team now. And if he goes into something like Genesect and locks himself into Ice Beam, then Xerneas can set up. So just going to go straight for the Earthquake. I do outspeed, so I will be able to knock him out. Very close. Very, very, very close. I'm kind of scared about it. But yeah, there goes Groudon. So that's good. Let's see what he does now. He might just bring in Arceus. And because I am offensive, Sword Stance would kill me. Sword Stance Extreme Speed would win, I believe, at this point. So he might just go into that. But if he brings out the Genesect, I should be in a good position. I'm hoping that he does bring in the Genesect, as opposed to the Arceus. Ooh, that's nice of him. I'm playing off the fact that he's Scarf, though. If he's bluffing this extremely well, then well played to him. But I'm just going to cook Earthquake here. No reason not to. Yeah, so hopefully Xerneas can win. And hopefully if he's not Scarfed, I lose. And I'm kind of basing this whole game off the fact that he's Scarfed. It would be an amazing bluff. I mean, that could be an Arceus that checks Xerneas anyway, but then he'd have like 17 checks to Xerneas. So. Okay. I'm okay with that. There's Moonblaster's kill. The question is Arceus. Never mind. Holy shit. Did I get this? That would be amazing. This was a fantastic game. A lot of pressure against a very powerful squad, but I'm not sure if Genesector plus. Does Genesector plus 2 my investment outspeed me? I don't think so. I'm just gonna Moonblast. If it does, that would suck. Like super hard. But I don't think it does. Extreme Speed does not do enough. I'm able to knock out the Genesect, and Xerneas dies to Moonblast plus Sizzle anyway, so... Oh, what a close game! That was really intense. Super good game. No hacks. I think he played his Salamence poorly. Salamence was his win condition. And I think that was the only thing, sacking the Salamence. So, just gonna come Moonblast one more time. Oh, don't leave like that, man. That was a good game. Cunt. But I know this Oko's from previous experience. So that was a really good game, even though that guy didn't think it. The only reason that I won, I think, was because he sacked his Salamence, and Salamence did a number to my team. I know switch-ins at +1. That's why I was conserving Landorus. I think the healing wish into Landorus then won me the game, and the fact that he went into Genesect over Arceus. But it was Arceus Dark, so that would make sense because that means he wasn't normal. I was expecting him to be Arceus normal, but no, Arceus Dark. So really good. I actually do like this team a lot, purely because it has stuff like Sizzle, Landorus, and Latias in it. Just not, they're probably standard, but it makes the team look not as standard, which is really cool. And I don't see Primal Kyogre enough, which is it's a really good Pokemon. It does a lot of damage to stuff like Groudon, and when you make plays, it does a lot of work. It didn't do much this game, but it did weaken Latias and allow my Sizzle to revenge kill it. And it proved its good death fodder against that Salamence. It stopped him from Dragon Dancing up. So, but yeah, that was a good game. Hope you guys enjoyed this live. Leave a like rating if you did. Team will be in the description as always. If you enjoyed it, leave a like rating, comment, and subscribe. I've been JohnOrigins, and I'm out. So peace.